Good afternoon, my kind of people. Good afternoon, my kind of people. Okay. You see, I like that answer because you didn't ask me what kind of person I am. I'm a creative, and creativity is madness. So welcome, my fellow mad people. I'm a writer first before I'm a singer. I can write about anything and everything. They say it's not what you write, but how you write about it that matters. As a child, every song I hear, I take the melody and I change it. You can say, "You are my African queen, the girl of my dreams," but I will not say that. I just say, "Since morning I never chop." Now, what thing they happen? That's how I grew up. I was changing lyrics that I did not care about what the person was actually saying. I didn't know that I was building myself up. It was some crazy move. I would just hear music and I would just change it. And one of my greatest gifts is that I like to observe people. You see this? You see the white man here? I can change him. You, yeah. You see his bald hair? He has dreadlocks in my head. He's a carpenter somewhere that's running for not doing his job. I recreate people and I find the story around it and I write. That's what people do. That's what mad people do. Carrying God's people and recreating them and make a story. And so I say, someone asked me, so what is creativity? I say, creativity is madness. In the sense that I take one line, no lyrics after that. It's not a song anywhere. I would sing it for as long as I can. I would sing, I pack my bags, I pack my bags, I pack my bags, I pack my bags, until the next line comes. And before I get to the next line, trust me, everybody in my house knows that first line. Because I'm forcing it on them. And my creative process is very strange. See how I'm pacing like this? That's how I pace. I give you a story. One night, I was watching a movie with my wife. Watching a movie, we watched the movie, TV was still on. And I just woke up like past 3. There was this melody playing in my head. And I went downstairs. I was in the dark. We had this one lamp that, except you're under the lamp, you can't see. You can't write anything. So I was writing. I was tearing pieces of paper out. I was writing. Because what I've come to learn is, if you leave your ideas to the next time, you wouldn't do much work. If you say, "Oh, girl, I'll come back to it tomorrow," you will not do much work. So I like to feed it to an extent where it will be visible when next I come to it. So I was downstairs there. I was writing a song that says, I like the waters. I see it runs to the ocean. Help me feel your love. Help me feel. I didn't know where the song was taking me. Just like a madman. You see some madmen, they are going somewhere. Mad people are always going somewhere, but you don't know where they are going to. You can't figure them out. So I believe that as you do what you do, as you put pen to paper, keep doing it, ideas will begin to come out of that. One of my favorite quotes is that question the question, then question the answers it gives you. If you ever have an idea, what does it say? What could it say? It would give you so much. It will open so much for you. So let me come back to that my Busola story. I was downstairs. I was writing. I was saying, no, this line won't work. This line will work. This line won't work. Just imagine my wife coming downstairs to see me talking to myself. The first time ever. I think we had only Alex. I was writing. I was coming back. I was writing. I was coming back. She just opened the door. She just said, baby, are you okay? Like, She just turned on the light. She had seen like I've scattered the whole place with papers. Because they say songs are not written. Songs are rewritten. If I tell you that Yawo Me as a song wasn't a love song in the first take. It was, Yawo Me, please don't leave me lonely. Give me one more chance. So I go make them up to you. That's the first thing I wrote. But the more I went back to that idea, the more it opened my eyes to say that, oh, this was it said. This is what it could say. Creativity is madness. And you have no right to be normal. By that I mean, if you ever have to do something meaningful, more often than not, you don't have to be in your right senses. Everybody would think that something is wrong with you. I wrote a song that says amen. In the heat of COVID, where we sleep by 3 a.m., I wake up by, I was telling you everything you put your hand go walk. When I was singing to my friend said, boy, leave this thing you're talking. We don't know when we're coming out of this. You must hope against hope. You must write. Even if when nobody's listening to you, you will do it. And guess what? For you to make an amazing work, you must question the question. And then you must question the answers. You'll be crazy. You wake up in the middle of the night. You would say, no, this thing that I've written that is complete like this can't be all there is to it. I look at most of my friends and I tell them that, you see the reason why you're just in one place is because, see the energy you put in your first album, it's not the energy you're putting in the second one. Guess why? You now do everything else except the music. You're doing interviews. You're taking pictures. You're traveling to places. But the one thing that got you here, you have left it behind. And the danger of that is that they say one good song, one great work is way better than hundreds of ordinary work. And guess again, it's because if you have one strong song and 99 ordinary songs, the 99 ordinary songs begin to feed off the great one song. And that great one song begins to lose its energy. If you're an artist, if you have one beautiful, wow image that you have drawn, and the things that follow it up are ordinary. Soon, we will not remember that your one work. We'll remember your 99 and that one, and it's like sliced bread. It has taken out of the energy from the other one. So I implore you, my people, be crazy. Take your time. Shun too much sleep. Ask yourself this one question: is this the best that I can dish out? My songs are like my children. I treat them like that. I'd rather not release a song than give you an ordinary song. I would not. Lately, for the past 10 years, I've not released an album. But I will soon. But I release singles. And it's called the law of diminishing return in economics. It says, if person, they hungry, you give them food chop, the person will attain a maximum utility. But if the person don't chop, you say, I will get food chop again. You will not have that same satisfaction. If you have a whole body of work that you have put out, and just one song that is beautiful inside there, it does not have the same strength. It wouldn't have the same strength. Don't just release music. Don't just dish out things that you want to do because everybody's doing it. Let it have that, wow, where did this come out from? We're all creative people. Trust me. I'll ask you one question, and you know that. Some people think that they're not creative, but everybody's creative. If I ask you now, can I come down? Small. See, let me ask you. See, what kind of car do you want to drive? Mercedes. What kind of car was your father driving? What kind of house do you want to live? It came to your mind, right? What kind of house did you live when you were 15 years old? 10 seconds ago, these things were not in his head. That's how the mind works. Everybody can conjure up things. It's just that we just see. The mind is a lazy servant, but an obedient one. If you have difficulty, you ask your mind. Trust me, the mind will want to give you the simplest answer so it can go on Twitter and argue. That's how the mind is. If you ask your mind, say, okay, from here to Jevnik now, make a walk out enter motor because you might enter Uber. But if you insist, the mind will not tell you how you get to that place. It's that simple. See, the house that you want to live, you have created it in your mind, as I just asked you. That's how creative every one of us are. I don't know how long I have left, but I must say this last thing before I leave, that creativity is madness. And if you want to do amazing work, don't stay on the surface, because pearls are never found on the surface of the river. You have to dig deep, dig deep, dig deep, and dig deep. So when your work comes out, it will astonish the rest of us. Thank you very much.